Louis C.K. became the first major celebrity to take on full responsibility for allegations of sexual misconduct. In a dramatic confession, he says the claims against him are true. Kimberly Gill in the newsroom now with a statement that he just released, in fact. Kimberly?
Yeah, hi, Sandra. Good afternoon. Just about 24 hours ago or so, 5 women accused Louis C.K. of sexual misconduct in a New York Times report. He says that he exposed and fondled himself in front of them in several incidents. Now, the comedian issued a lengthy statement this afternoon expressing remorse for what happened. It comes after a movie distributor announced it would not be releasing Louis C.K.'s new movie, I Love You, Daddy. Netflix also announced earlier today it is canceling production on a planned stand-up special. The 50-year-old comic has already been edited out of HBO's upcoming Night of Too Many Stars event, with HBO saying his earlier work would be pulled off all on-demand platforms. The statement he released reads in part, quote, "These stories are true. The power I had over these women is that they admired me, and I wielded that power irresponsibly. I brought pain to my family, my friends, my children, and their mother. I've spent my long and lucky career talking and saying anything I want. I will now step back and take a long time to listen." You can read the entire statement on our website. We've put it there on clickondetroit.com, and we'll have more reaction to this story coming up ahead on Local 4 News at 5. Until then, Sandra, we'll send it back to you.
All right. Thank you so much, Kimberly. Also first at 4, accused rapist Floyd Galloway tells prosecutors no deal. Galloway charged with attacking a female jogger in Hines Park back in 2016. A silent Galloway appeared in court today. He could have faced 15 to 35 years in prison if he had taken a plea deal that was offered by prosecutors. But now the case will go to trial, where he could face life in prison. Galloway is also the only person of interest in connection with the disappearance of 28-year-old Danielle Stizlicki. He was a security guard where she worked. A bizarre situation played out in southwest Detroit this morning. Police thought they had a woman with a gun barricaded in a home on Cahalan Street. It all started when a neighbor ran over after her fight with her boyfriend. The homeowner ended up shooting the other woman's boyfriend in the leg. The homeowner actually ran away, so she wasn't inside the house. In a phone call with her mom, she tried to explain what happened.
She just said she had to do what she had to do. The guy had a gun trying to kick her door in.
Her mom was able to convince her to come back home and talk to police. Police tell us they're now investigating. The boyfriend who was shot, we're being told, should make a full recovery. Smoke and flames could be seen here for miles, and now an investigation is underway to determine exactly what caused this massive house fire. This is in Farmington Hills. It happened on Green Meadow Circle near Middle Belt and 12 Mile this morning. Firefighters worked quickly to try to get the flames under control. Fortunately, no one was hurt, but sadly, it appears that home looks to be a total loss. It's a timeout for the fraternities at the University of Michigan amid reports of assault and hazing. All Greek life fraternity activities have now been suspended pending an investigation. The move was made during a Thursday vote by the university's Interfraternity Council. The decision comes after the Michigan Daily reported allegations of sexual misconduct. 30 students, in fact, ended up in the hospital the weekend of the Michigan State football game. A statement released by the IFC reads in part, "We believe social events are a privilege, and we as a community have not earned this privilege at this time." President Trump continues to mix dinner with diplomacy at a summit in Vietnam. He joined several other heads of state at the 21-member Asia-Pacific Economic Forum, APEC for short. The dinner followed another shift in the president's approach to international relations. After days of mingling with Asian allies, the president spoke about how he's putting America first and how he feels each country should do the same. Meantime, First Lady Melania Trump spent an extra day in China seeing some of the country's amazing sights like this one here, pandas at the Beijing Zoo. U.S. officials say the First Lady had a private meeting with the zoo's star panda, Gugu, and even got to feed Gugu. She also toured China's famous Great Wall before heading back to the U.S. Right now, she is making a stop in Alaska.